Every Goliath has its David, as all overwhelming favorites have a comparable underdog counterpart. Arizona State, 15-7, 6-4 Pac-12 found its match in Washington State, picking up a crucial 91-70 loss at home. Entering the game, the Sun Devils were largely on the bubble of the NCAA Tournament, regarded as one of the final teams receiving a bye. The Cougars, 9-14, 2-8, second to last in the standings of an underwhelming conference, were primarily playing for pride. More from Devils in detail. But after Thursday, there was no plausible way of knowing ASU was favored by double digits. In fact, it was the Cougars who looked to be playing for a postseason berth. "I'm not into making excuses, there are none for this," Coach Bobby Hurley said. "You can't beat the teams we've been able to beat, and then, a team that hasn't won a road game in their season comes in and beats you at this stage of the season." Leading the charge for WSU was senior forward Robert Franks, who had 23 of his 34 points in the first half, matching a career high on 11 of 17 shooting, accompanied by 14 rebounds. Franks' offensive game stretched the defense, knocking down 5 of the Cougars' 12 three-pointers. But the 6'7" wing had an impact that went beyond his own numbers, often dictating the defensive strategy of ASU. His presence kept redshirt senior forward Zylan Cheatham primarily on the perimeter, having to recover multiple times in a single possession, and was caught off guard when Franks operated with his back to the basket. Franks, it was pretty easy to see why people view him as a potential NBA candidate next year, and why he's leading the conference in scoring. We didn't have any answers for him," Hurley said. While ASU attempted to contain Franks, freshman forward CJ Ellaby came off the bench, playing a point forward role for coach Ernie Kent. At 6'6", with ASU switching screens on Franks, Ellaby was constantly a mismatch as well as the catalyst to the Cougars' ball movement. Extra passes by the Cougars, complemented by Sun Devil defenders closing late on shooters, was a lethal combination. WSU assisted on 14 of its 16 made shots in the first half. Overall, Ellaby had 9 assists, one shy of a triple-double. A 22-point effort by freshman guard Luguentz Dort was the lone highlight in an otherwise bleak offensive performance from the Sun Devils. Junior guard Rob Edwards went 1 of 9 from deep, finishing with 6 points. As a team, ASU was 5 of 33 from beyond the arc. A loss that stings regardless of record. Thursday's outcome additionally figures to negatively impact the Sun Devils come Selection Sunday, as the Cougars are thoroughly embedded within Quadrant 4 of the net ratings. "There really wasn't anything overly positive you could say," Hurley said. "This was a pretty damaging loss for us." All quotes in this article were obtained first-hand by Devils in detail unless otherwise noted.